Now I'm going to model for you how to find important biography elements using the noodle strategy. Remember, the noodles are the important biography elements that we need to understand what the biography is about. They're the important things that we're looking for. To do this, I'm going to use the biography, How Did Martin Luther King Jr. Make History by Mary Winget. I'm also going to use my important elements of a biography recording sheet. Now, towards the middle of the recording sheet, it lists all the important elements that we're looking for in a biography. And just looking at the cover, I see one of them. I see that it's written by someone else. It's written by Mary Winget. So I'm going to flag that with a sticky. Then I'm going to record it on my chart. So I'm going to write the page number. The page is the cover. Then the element, it's written by a different author, and the description by Mary Winget. Next, I'm flipping through the book and I come to the table of contents. The table of contents is one of the important elements of a biography. So I'm going to flag it. Then I'm going to take that flag and add it to my chart. This was on page 3. The element is table of contents and the description is a list. Next, I turn the page and here I am, Chapter 1, Life's Lessons. It says Martin Luther King Jr. was born in Atlanta, Georgia on January 15, 1929. He was born on January 15, 1929. That's his birth information, and that is definitely important. So I'm going to flag it. Remember, the noodles are the important elements of the biography that we need to keep. So I wrote noodles and birthday, and then I stuck it to the page. Now I'm going to take that flag and I'm going to add it to my chart. So I write page 6, birth info, which is short for information. And under my description, I'm going to write January 15th, 1929, because that was Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday. Now I read on in the story and I come to this. It says, Martin admired Coretta's intelligence and beauty. This is referring to Coretta Scott, who was his girlfriend at the time. And then it says the two fell in love. They were married on June 18th, 1953. That is a milestone event. That's an important event that happens in a person's life. That's definitely something that I want to flag as important information to my biography. So I wrote milestone, marriage, and then I wrote the date, 6/1853. So I'm going to take that flag and I'm going to add it to my chart. Page 14, the element is a milestone, and the description is married to Coretta Scott. Now you could include the date in your description as well if you like. Next, I come along and I found the timeline. Now, as you'll notice, a timeline of important events is an important element of a biography. So I'm going to flag that. Then I'm going to take that flag and I'm going to add it to my chart. On page 44, the element is a timeline and the description is birth to death because this timeline covers Martin Luther King's birth all the way to his death. So as you can see, by the end of my detective work and examining all the noodles within my biography, I have really marked up my book. There are lots of sticky notes inside. And as you can tell, my chart is completely full according to the rubric. Now let's do one together.